Miniature wireless mic systems are awesome. The biggest setback though, compared to traditional wireless systems, is that they don't have an audio input for a lav mic. Well, that used to be the case until now. And that's why I was pumped when Saramonic offered to sponsor this video. Because as far as I'm aware, this is the first mini wireless mic system that comes with lav mics. And my first impressions, it's amazing value for money. But you don't have to take my word for it, because I'm going to be running audio tests, both indoors and outdoors, as well as explaining all the features. Now before we get into the testing, let me show you what makes this special. The Saramonic Air is genuinely pocket-sized, and straight out of the box, it's a complete package. It comes with 2 transmitters, 2 lapel mics, the super sleek charging case with battery percentage display, a USB-C, and a lightning adapter, as well as 2 dead cats for the transmitters, 2 pop filters for the lapel mics, all the cables you'll need, and a nice little bag to carry everything in. So that's a complete dual-person setup straight out of the box, while many competitors charge the same price for a single-person setup. And considering that it only costs $170, I think this is really going to shake up the market. In terms of the audio quality, you're looking at 90 decibel signal to noise ratio for studio quality sound. And if you have to record in extremely loud environments, it has a 120 decibel SPL threshold, in addition to a built-in limiter and safety track feature. It also has 2 levels of noise cancellation. And the Saramonic app gives you additional control over the settings. And if you're using a Sony camera, you can purchase a hot shoe adapter for cable-free connectivity. So let's dive in and see if this thing performs as good as it looks. Saramonic Air. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. And there's the Saramonic Air with noise control, with the noise reduction on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Saramonic Air. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Saramonic Air with the noise reduction on level 1. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Saramonic Air with noise reduction on level 2. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So what do I think? Honestly, it sounds great. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a sucker for aesthetics. And to me, this system looks sleeker than any other wireless mic system I've seen. Having transmitters that are this sleek, compact, and discreet, while still offering the option to connect to a lav mic is truly impressive. Because you get the convenience of a built-in mic and the option to use a lapel mic when you want to hide it completely. I also really like that the charging case has a numeric battery percentage display. That way there's no guesswork involved. The only thing that the Saramonic Air doesn't have that I wish it did was 32-bit float onboard recording. But given the reliability of modern wireless systems, it's not a deal breaker by any means. Another thing you may want to take note of is that the audio jack for the lapel mics isn't your normal 3.5mm jack, and it looks like you can only use the lapel mics that come supplied with the system. It would have been nice to be able to use other lapel mics that you may have lying around, but considering that the lapel mics that are supplied with the Saramonic Air look and sound great, it's not really a big deal. And I do like that the supplied lapel mics rotate for flexible positioning to avoid skin contact. Another nice touch is how secure they are when they're plugged into the transmitters. That way you don't have to worry about them getting accidentally disconnected. But in case you want to be extra safe, you could always wrap the cable around the transmitter like this, and that makes it practically impossible for any unexpected disconnections to happen. In my opinion, Saramonic did an amazing job balancing size, functionality, and looks, and managed to do it at a very competitive price point. And I've been following Saramonic for a while, and I own a bunch of their mics, and I have to give them props for constantly innovating and not just copying what's already on the market. And in the case of the Saramonic Air, it's addressing a problem that many manufacturers ignore. You shouldn't have to choose between portability and versatility. All in all, I think it's a great option if you're a content creator looking for a flexible system, especially if you shoot interviews or other dual-person content. The bottom line is that this gives you options that mics twice the price don't give you. It's one of the sleekest looking systems that I've ever tested, and for $169, it's a hard deal to beat. I left links in the description to the Saramonic Air, as well as other gear that I find useful. And if you're curious about which camera, lenses, and other studio gear that I use, make sure to check out this video right here, where I talk about what's in my camera bag. I appreciate you watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.